Hey everyone, Train Guy 1969. Today we're going to take a look at a trio of old locomotives. The one you see before you is a Mehano SD40-2, and we have it lashed to a Bachmann GP38-2 and a Life Like SD40. Now, the Mehano SD40-2 is a DC model, and it is actually a working model, where the Bachmann GP38 and the Life Like SD40 used to run, but both of them had motors that seized, so I simply took them apart and created dummy locomotives out of them. We're going to get them up and running, have them go around the track a couple times, and then we'll come back in and take a closer look. Here we go. Now for older models, they're not doing too bad. The SD40-2, so the Mehano, the one in the lead, must have been sitting in somebody's garage for quite some time, as when I got it, it was in pretty rough shape. I had to take it apart, re-lube all the gears, oil all of the motor parts or the axles and everything, just to make sure that it would run a little bit more smoothly. And as you can see, it seems to be doing a fine job. The two dummy locomotives are fairly stripped down. They don't have a lot of weight in them. That's allowing this locomotive to pull them quite successfully. And as you can see, we have them hooked up to a number of box cars and some cylindrical grain cars and an old CP rail wood caboose. So we'll let it go around the track a couple more times, then we'll bring it back in and take a closer look at it. Again, a lot of these older Mehano, Bachmann, Life Like products, again, weren't top of the line, but for a lot of us, we got them in our Christmas, as Christmas gifts, I should say, when we were younger. I remember getting my first set of Bachmann set back in the 1970s when I was a young boy, and here I am today, all these years later, still enjoying them. So one of those hobbies that people can enjoy throughout all of their life, and I'd like to encourage people to seek out some of these older models. I know that model railroading can be quite expensive, but if you go to train shows or to some of the train stores, you might find some stuff that has been put in on consignment or from an estate sale. And for a starter, they actually work quite well. And I think you'll agree, looks quite nice. So we're going to bring it back in. We'll just up the speed a little bit here. Bring it back around and take a closer look at each of the locomotives. So the first one here is that Mehano CP Rail SD40-2. I had to replace a few of the railings. They were broken, so I just had some spare parts, so I was able to put it back together. As I said, I had to take it apart and do some work on it to get it to run properly. It's missing a few little pieces, like its horns are missing, so I'll have to get those replaced. Same thing with the Bachmann GP38-2. Again, not the most prototypical, but they're still fun to look at and fun to own. This one's got pretty good features. It still has its horn and everything. And the SD40, this is the Life Like. Again, missing the horns, but I'll try to get those replaced. Love this old locomotive, or this set of old locomotives. Again, takes me back to times when I was a kid and had similar types of trains. So we're going to get her up and running one more time. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Again, if you like what you see, please do subscribe and take care. Look forward to having you back for the next video.